What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have a bunch of important things to be discussing. Obviously, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Digibyte to Bitcoin. If you guys are hodling Digibyte or it is a popular token of your portfolio or you just like it, leave a comment down below so I know it's of interest. Otherwise, guys, we're going to be looking at the coin market cap as well as potential buy-in opportunities, where the market is heading in the episode. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up if you like the content, and giveaway is going to be at around 10,000 subscribers. I believe we're on our way to hitting 9,400 subscribers, so we're about 600 subscribers off. Once we hit 10K, I will be doing a cryptocurrency, probably Litecoin giveaway of around $100. So you definitely got to be in it to win it. That means make sure you hit and smash that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. So guys, before we jump into the current coin market cap, I just want to let you know I apologize in advance for letting these videos come out a little bit later. It's super hard. I'm still transitioning from my college dorm room to now the setup that I'm currently building. I'm also working for an exotic rental company, which is pretty awesome, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of that with you guys over the summer on the channel. So definitely bear with me. I'm not slacking. I'm doing a ton of work to help benefit you guys at the end of the day. So just be patient, sit back, relax, and enjoy the content that's being produced, because it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. A bunch of cool things are coming your way. Otherwise, guys, looking at the current coin market cap, you can see out of the top, I apologize, market cap is 249.6 billion, 24-hour volume is 79.9 billion, and a Bitcoin dominance at 56.5%. What can we take from that? So for those of you who are new to the channel, we like to look at this coin market cap to get a general understanding of the market, as which way we're headed. So as you guys can see, Bitcoin dominance is about even with where we were yesterday. Everything seems to be about even. I'm going to refresh the page just to double check where we're standing today. But, all in all, we look very, very, very healthy. More consolidation, more pullback is definitely needed for the market as of where we are right now. We saw a crazy big run up, and now it was followed by a pretty healthy retracement back downwards. So consolidation is the next step. As I scroll down, you can see this is where the market is headed. Bitcoin is 79.42. It's only down like less than 1%. Most of the top 10 cryptos are really not moving by much, besides Binance Coin. Once again, is up 8.9%. Literally, Binance Coin is now $31. I remember this coin was like $5. I remember when it was like $3. Absolutely wild to see Binance Coin pumping in price, and it's probably going to continue up higher. It's a beautiful coin with a very low circulating supply, so it really does makes sense as to why it's pumping so well. Otherwise, guys, you can see most of the coins are pretty much trading sideways, consolidation, not really moving in any general direction. Otherwise, moving on to the current Litecoin chart, as this loads in really quick, you can see we are once again in a consolidation standpoint. So this is pretty much, oops, did not mean to do that. This is pretty much reaffirming where we're standing, and it's making it pretty obvious and a solid, it's making it it's giving us solid evidence as to what exactly is happening. It's making it very easy to predict. That's what I'm trying to say. So as you guys can see, we have resistance up at $97. 97 is acting as a resistance over Litecoin. You'll also notice we do have a support that was at around $88 to $89. Now there is a sideways trading. We do have an ascending wedge. For those of you who are new to the channel, we have been tracking this ascending wedge ever since the beginning of January, the beginning of 2019. You can see where we started all the way back down here. I apologize, it is slightly more laggy than the previous videos, but I'll probably just update Google Chrome. That's what the issue is. But you can see sideways momentum is a mist for Litecoin, so we don't really look too bad all in all. So this sideways trading does tell us a couple of things. If the market holds out well and we do continue to trade, we should see movement like this. This is what is necessary. Movement sideways, then we'll start to head up. So I am currently withholding myself from buying, because I'd rather buy in at the end of the consolidation than in the beginning of the consolidation. So I'm waiting for this to trade out sideways, which will only be about maybe 2 to 3 days max, and then we should start to see some movement either to the upside or the down, but we'll figure that out when it gets closer. So it doesn't look too bad. Honestly, Litecoin really does not look too bad all in all. It is starting to retrace back down to a healthy level on the RSI. At around 56 in the RSI, that is very healthy and very conservative, so that looks honestly very well. So I'm keeping a very close eye onto Litecoin because we should start to see some movement sideways very soon. Now, moving on to eToro, you can see we are we're doing pretty damn well. This is basically our crypto TV portfolio. For all of you who don't know what eToro is, this is where I live trade publicly, cryptocurrency for you guys to see whether or not what I'm saying is a bunch of hocus pocus mumbo jumbo, or it is actually solid proof that it works and is beneficial, where you guys can actually copy my trades as well. So definitely make sure to check out eToro. It's the first link in the description. Honestly, I'm not getting paid or anything from eToro. I just find eToro to be an awesome, honest, platform that really does benefit us. The fact that you can virtually trade online and really test your skills with zero risk, I think is absolutely awesome. And you can see pretty much all of our trades have been up. Yeah, there were a couple that we broke even, but that's better than being down. And who's to say, we most likely will have one or two that will be down, but if 8 out of the 10 are in green, that's a pretty good average, 80%. Our previous trades, we made a $600, 44, 887, 378, and our most recent one was $927, almost $1,000, which is absolutely phenomenal. So it's definitely something I recommend. This was in regards to Litecoin, one of the more popular coins. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, well, why don't I trade, different altcoins? And I do to a certain extent. I'm only one person. I can only look at so many charts, but for the most part, I like to stick with, I would say, the top 15 to 20 cryptocurrencies, mainly because those have basically proven themselves to be one of the stronger coins. Not to say that there are other altcoins that will pump and dump, but I do like to stay with the more proven cryptocurrencies and less of the new, not ICOs, but maybe previous existing ICOs that are now, official. But, if you guys have any coins of interest, definitely make sure to let me know down below if you want me to check it out and you think it's going somewhere. Otherwise, moving on, Bitcoin is now back below $8,000. Interesting. Something to take out of that is the fact that we are now in a, channel. We do have resistance up at $8,350 and a support down at $7,900. So we look pretty damn good. We do have an uptrend right here, which looks really well too. Let me just extend this a little bit more. You can see where this, uptrend does take place. You can see we do have this uptrend that formed down here, and we started to consolidate outwards. We did break the pattern though, and we moved a little bit higher up, but we did come back down to retest the top of this uptrend, or the bottom of this uptrend, which looks very healthy. So this is definitely a support and an uptrend to really, watch, because it is something that's a lot stronger than other previous uptrends on Bitcoin. But one thing to take into account is another day of consolidation. Not only are we very close to being overbought, literally on the cusp of being overbought, but we should start to see more consolidation. That's truthfully what I'm looking for within the market right now. It was just some sideways trading. We had our major uptrend, we had our major downtrend. We're just looking for some sideways movement. I'd really like to see this. If indeed we do see sideways movement like this, this should inevitably lower Bitcoin's RSI to something like that, putting us down at 50 on the RSI, and we'd be right around here, which is a good indication of that. What we're all looking for, we'll be buying back in and making a crap ton of money. So we just have to be patient. Unfortunately, sometimes episodes get boring. Sometimes the market gets boring, but that's the time when we really have to, focus on our core beliefs and values and skills and asset sets, and then, apply them to the market when we start to see some volume being added. Lastly, out of the top 3 blue chip cryptocurrencies, we're going to be checking out Ethereum. Ethereum doesn't look too bad. It was in a very tight spot. You'll notice we were way above $275. We were about $283 before we started to retrace back down. We were extremely overbought, not a place you want to be buying into. We consolidated back down to around $230, but for the most part, we are seeing consolidation and trading sideways. Now, take this uptrend with a grain of salt, because it is hard to graph. It is so overextended and we are so far away, but consolidation is definitely necessary for this altcoin to, see some more uptrend. We can't just continue to head up always. So Overall, it seems like the top 3 blue chip cryptos really need to consolidate a little more before we see any sort of volume come into the coin. It is definitely possible with Ethereum that we could break bearish like this, buying at 204, but anywhere testing this purple line is an indicator that we should be buying into the altcoin. That will most likely reset us back down to 50, if not 40 on the RSI. We buy in off this drop, and then we buy, and then we sell off at the top right here. So, if we see movement like this, we fall here. This is where I would buy in. I would buy in right at this line, because what's coming is we're going to most likely shoot right back up to 278, because that does seem to be a resistance. So that's kind of what I'm playing around with right now. And lastly, before you guys go, Digibyte making a very nice move today. Very awesome. As we said, I definitely remember in yesterday's video, we were discussing the potential for Digibyte to make a move. I wasn't so comfortable only because I was afraid we were going to break down lower. But like I said, missed opportunities are not failures. If we bought in and we watched our coin fall, that is something I'd rather not risk. So, it's pretty awesome to see that we were going to bounce up off this support right here. It was a pretty solid support. Just to show you guys what previously it was using, you can see it was acting as a resistance back here, and then I believe it had support right here. So all in all, it does look pretty damn good. It just so happens that, we didn't catch today's run. Not to say it's not going to go higher. It definitely can. But I'm going to add in this line because this does seem to be in play right now. Not only do we have 1, 2, but this is now 3 areas of resistance. So let's see before we dive in where exactly where exactly Digibyte wants to head. We may start to see some consolidation downwards. Otherwise, guys, that's going to sum up today's episode. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed. There will be a $100 giveaway at 10K subscribers, so you got to be in it to win it. Otherwise, guys, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.